know the month's early. The bigger surprise is Timo is not finished yet.
Timo's been on vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also probably got Euros on his mind. Oh, if you want to dodge Timo, play them all in the next couple days.
Yeah.
Play this weekend.
Yep. Take care.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are with our third game for the OCS for September. And so I queued up on Saturday night, the 10th of September, following the world champion's advice. Get a couple games in on the weekend while Timo's not there, they said. Who do I run into? Bum, bum, bum. The man himself. I talked to him after the game, and he had said it was morning there. He was just getting in a quick game before heading to day 2. He unfortunately didn't make the cut. But he said his 0 hour deck did really well. And so far my ROPS deck has not been doing well, mostly due to my inability to pilot the deck. But I gotta respect the grind. Just went through 8 matches of Star Wars CCG the day before. He's about to go in another 8 matches of Star Wars CCG probably. What is he gonna do in the morning? Just get a little bit more Star Wars CCG in. It reminds me of a guy that a friend of mine when we played, a friend of mine that I played Legend of the Five Rings with, Greg Wong, and we would go to a tournament and we'd play. Sometimes you'd play your six or 7, maybe 8 matches, and then you might even do like a top cut round or 2 from the next day. And then we'd all get home, and if we were in Calgary for a tournament, we'd all be crashing at his place. And as soon as we got back, Greg's opening up his deck box. Okay, who wants to play some more games? And he would just play games all night, the way he saw it. He didn't get to play games that often, so when he got the chance, he was going to take advantage of it. Yeah, gotta respect it. So here, I've got a decent turn 1. Got the activation I was looking for. Got Piet out, got Dasan out. Got some characters to go down and hopefully flip. And I couldn't believe how well 0 hour opened. The discussion on the Holo Theater there was, what's going to happen at Euros? Is it going to be the deck of the tournament? Is it going to be the new big deck in the meta? That sort of thing. Timo said he went 4-0 with it on day 1, but his dark side just didn't hold up. And here, I only gave him 2 icons, which I thought was pretty good. And he sets up Kanan, Ezra, Hera in Ghost, and flips on his turn 1. And I think I made a comment in the chat. I was like, what is going on? So anyway, unfortunately, as you can see there, I tried to pull my sight. I activated my other 2 sights. I knew I couldn't flip. I knew he was going to start piling on the damage. So I thought, hey, I'll throw this Hail Mary play up here, draw 2 Destiny with Tarkin. Maybe I can clear out Hera and Ghost if I draw well. Unfortunately, he has the out of nowhere to answer, so I know I'm not going to be left with much there. But I wasn't sure that I had any other options, so let me know in the comments if you think this is just way too unnecessary, or if you think like, hey, yeah, gamble time. Right here, Timo points out later that I missed using Tarkin to redraw that Gick. I think I mentioned later I was a little bit tilted from activating my sights. So yeah, if you think I just got to play this slow, hold back, draw, maybe drop someone down at the other site. I think my fear is if I played to the ground without flipping, he just comes after me down there and wipes me out, and then I don't get a foothold. But I don't think really either way it matters. I thought this Hail Mary was my best attempt, but could be wrong. Let me know if you think that I should just be more patient in this situation, or if you think, hey, you know what, take the risk. If he doesn't have the out of nowhere there, if I remember to use Tarkin, or if I draw a little better, maybe I can slow him down in space a little bit. anyhow, this is just a at this point I like almost scooped immediately. I think I said something in the chat that, hey, I'm gonna play a couple more turns just to see how it goes here, because at this point it feels pretty over. Like, he is fully rolling. I am not flipped yet. I've just lost some key characters and he has lost nothing. My vengeance is about to die, and I know that it is going to be a real uphill battle here. But you know, that's the other thing that I don't want to do either, is I don't want to scoop too early. You know, there is warrant in playing for practice and playing to get better, to improve, so I don't make those mistakes. But on the other hand, you know, you don't want to draw out a game that's lost, and from this position it feels pretty lost. So I can see I've got the 2 sights in there. I can pull one of them. Unfortunately, I have the docking bay in my hand and not one of the other sights. So I thought, hey, you know what? We'll flip. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can come back. He's got, you know, some of his bigger characters on the board already. So, you know, we might be able to hold if we don't get flipped back here. Then yeah, maybe we can stabilize and start clawing our way back into this game. So I pick up these 2 cards. Since my hand is low, I'm going to need something to go back down there. And then he drains for 0, which I didn't realize the interaction, but yeah, it makes sense. You're still draining, right? So he drains for 0 to get the bonus on 0 hour, and then that's going to negate my objective. So he's still going to get his damage through here, canceling each other out, as they ironically talked about in that Hollow Theater. You know, 0 hour being the light side ROPS. So they do have that kind of... they do have that mirror thing there. So he comes down with Land Over Ray, and at this point I'm feeling like I'm pretty much toasted. Not sure if he had the Padme in hand or if that was what he pulled with Ray, but I think I made a comment here. I was like, oh, Ray at 5 cost, still worth playing, eh? You know, because 0 hour, if they are resistance characters and a couple other types of characters, they are deploy at +1. He's like, yeah, 5 cost Ray, still good. So you know a card might be too strong if you can increase the deploy cost by 1 and everybody still runs it. Now, maybe everybody doesn't agree that would be worth it at 5, but I think probably the consensus is that she still is. So here we get cleared off there. Padme cancels Vader's text, loses the immunity to attrition, and he's going to flip me back. And with my limited hand here, I can see that is curtains. So, yeah, let me know, was the Hail Mary play with the Vengeance down to Lothal a good play or not? Is this do you scoop then already, or do you keep playing a little bit? I guess you got to see what's in his hand, make him have it, right? But at this point of the game, I think I'm fair in conceding. But most importantly of all, I wish Joe Olsen wasn't a liar. All right, until next time, may the Force be with you.